Okay, folks, this will be an interesting one. Let's see if we can make this one turn up a treat. It's a nice morning, nice and sunny outside, as I've shown you in the first demo, folks. So I'm just going to do what we normally do and flash the badges. Toner heads do that all the time. Toner head is another word for a photocopier nerd or photocopier geek. I don't know what the difference is between nerds and geeks, but we're pretty much the same. We love our technology and we might come across as a bit silly about it, but nerds and geeks do have a place in this world, more than just the average people who take jobs off nerds and geeks who do a better job technologically. And most of us don't get to work in our favourite fields, like the photocopier industry is full of assholes instead of toner heads. So toner head, as I'll just recap, is another word for photocopier nerd or photocopier geek. But basically, it's spelled Tonerhead, toner head. So stick that in your memory, folks. Toner head, you'll be hearing more of that term a lot because one day I want to rebuild the photocopier. But let's get back to this. This is a Harp on Baz magazine, or Harper's Bazaar as it's actually called. And we're interested in this piece of artwork. I'm trying to get recognised myself as an artist. I'm trying to get on the on Channel 9's 6 o'clock news, and I'm finding it really hard to compete with all the other shit that they like to typically put on air, like all these crime and death, disease, disaster, destruction and all that sort of stuff, and crime and house fires and rich people and famous people, successful people, including artists. There's a lot of cultural, what they call culture, and I really hate the word culture because it normally smells of rich people and snobbery, and I don't feel like I belong because of that shit. It's head on dark. Oh, well, it actually looks quite nice. So it's really full of snobbery and shit, and I really hate the way that I feel like they don't care about people like myself who are trying to make a difference, who are trying to pull themselves up by the proverbial bootstraps and get successful and be able to make a living just like these bitches can. And I'm really over this snobbery, and I can't get an art exhibition any other way but to go on the news. And I really want to have an exhibition. I want to have, even though I hate the art world and I hate the people in the art world, they fucking stink like shit. They're fucking crap. And I'm really over their bullshit. And the art world can go fuck itself. Yes, I say it to the art world. The galleries, the only galleries I don't criticise are the galleries run by toner heads or photocopier nerds who happen to be artists. Photocopier artists get the thumbs up. Everything else, down the toilet. Everything, the whole art world, to me is shit. So I say, fuck yous! So fuck yous. I don't need your fucking help. Oh, I would like, but I know you wouldn't like me, folks. I don't care. I have no respect for the art world because it's all about snobbery, it's all about rich people and brown nosing. Stick your nose up the arses of each other and sniff away and lick your asses. Art world, lick, 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 lick. Lick, lick, lick goes the art world. Lick, 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 licking asses, licking... This is what they do. Like to lick ass of rich artists, my fellow cohorts who are also rich. Fuck off, you brown-nosing fucking ass, brown-tongued idiots. And the channel, unfortunately, Channel 9 is leaning on that too. Unfortunately, Channel 9, the channel I'm interested in to try and publicise my work on the television, on the 6 o'clock news, don't show me any respect. And again, they're just like the art world. They're bullshit, but I need them and I can't go without them, however much I wish I didn't have to. appeal to them and try to sniff their ass myself, and they get a kick in the head. Probably get a kick in the head from them instead of a fucking lick, because they lick their own kind. They know their own scent and their own taste, like fucking dogs, like fucking animals. They fucking assholes that like to lick, and more lick. Lick, 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 lick. Delicious. Whatever, fuckheads. Whatever these fuckheads believe in. I don't believe in them, and I don't want to. They like to lick. That's it. They're lickers. Let's see how this has turned out. Yeah, that's come up looking quite nice. It's pastel-y, but I like that pastel appearance. But basically, I really hate the art world, folks. I hate the art world. I hate the people. I hate the cultural side of things, because culture is a word that is usually associated with the upper class fuckwits, upper class shitheads, brown noses, arse lickers. As I was saying, as I recap, they're arse lickers and brown noses, and I like to call them names, fuckwits, so they can go fuck themselves and their art and their fucking culture. They take their culture and stick it up their fucking bum. They do, they're fuckwits. They don't care about people like myself trying to get ahead. I'm not rich, I'm not famous, I'm disabled. And being disabled, I have difficulties earning a living, and I can't earn a living any other way than to be a creative person. But the art world doesn't accept people like myself, or it doesn't appear to. So I'm just going to revolt, and I'm going to try and get as much publicity as possible. And if I have to use the function known as controversy, well, so be it. I'll be controversial. I don't care. I don't have anything to lose, folks. I'm just going to keep going at my photocopier demos. I'm going to keep making mischief, if that's what it takes, folks. Because you don't get anywhere just blending in with the crowd, with the establishment. You don't get anywhere, folks. It's not something I get anywhere with. I'm not comfortable just to sit back and take it up the rear. You know, I don't want to have my life sodomized by... This is not a homophobic statement, folks. This is not homophobia. I'm just talking, I'm not the kind of person that personally would like to have anal sex even with a man. I'm a female. I'm not meaning to sound homophobic, but I don't like the idea of being sodomized, because it's to do with poo and shit and all that. That's the metaphor, but I just don't want it. If that's what you want to do, that's fine, but it's not what I want to do, so I don't want to take it up the rear. I see that as something I just don't like, personally. I'd rather have sex with someone in the normal way, but that's just a metaphor, folks. I'm just clarifying. I'm not trying to be homophobic. That's the last thing I want to do is to offend. I'm on the side of the people who are LGBTQIQ or whatever, the pride people. They need respect. It's their choice. If they want to do what they do, that's their choice, just like it's my choice for myself not to take it up the rear as a female. Anyway, enough of that. I think we can now call it quits. This looks really nice. I think we could, yeah.